It's been way too long since I've hunted pennies. So in this video, I'm going to do 2 boxes. Hey everybody, it's Rob of the RobFindsTreasure, and that's right, it's been way too long since I posted a penny hunt video. I've been caught up on quarters and dimes and half dollars and nickels lately, and I just haven't got myself to do a couple of penny boxes. Since they're starting to stack up on me, I figured I'd do 2 this hunt, and probably 2 for the next several hunts over the next few weeks. I'm really excited about this one because I picked this box up several weeks ago, and I've been sitting on it, and I forgot that this one has a beautiful wheat scent reverse ender. Can't get mad at that. I'll be hunting these boxes for wheat scents, hopefully an Indian head scent, that'd be awesome. Anything that's an error variety, as well as foreigns, and any other odd or miscellaneous finds that I can encounter. I'll bring you in when I get to one of those finds. Roll number 5 is going to yield our first wheat scent find of the box, obviously not including the ender yet. We'll get to that later. And this one's a 1953 out of Denver. Same roll, a second wheat scent. 1956 Denver. Roll number 9, wheat scent number 3. 56 Denver again. Roll 10, wheat scent number 4. 1954D. Roll number 15, and we've got kind of an odd, thick one here. And that's an oldie, 1894. I don't know exactly what denomination this is. I do have several of these type in my foreign coin jar, but I'm going to have to do a little research and bring it back in. Either way, 1894 and a foreign, odd find. Let me bring it up and see if I can get some information and bring you guys back in. All right, we have looked it up. It's an Austrian coin, 2 Heller from 1894, made out of bronze. Ironically, I found a Austrian silver 5 shilling in my recent quarter hunt, so it's kind of cool to get a second coin from that country, and one pre-1900s. That's a good find. Best find of the box so far compared to the 50s wheat cents, and we're not even 15 rolls in. Roll 22, and I see the back of it looks like an older wheat cent. Older could be 40s for me. Let's see. It's not. Just another 53D. Roll 23, we're closing in on that wheat cent ender. And I've got a wheat cent here. I already saw it was damaged, so I flipped it and I saw it's a wheat cent, but I haven't really inspected the date yet. Could be a damaged 53D. We'll put it under the scope. It's a damaged 57D. Looks like this one was roadkill for a while. Either way, it's got a home now. Wheat cent number 6. Pretty good looking wheat cent ender. Judging by what we're seeing here, it's probably going to be a 58, maybe a 57. We'll take a look, and we'll let you know what it is. Just getting ready to reveal that wheat cent ender, and I noticed I had a 44, it looks like, right there, and another wheat cent right there. So I haven't really done a good job of looking through the rest of the roll, but we've got 3 wheat cents in the first half of the roll, and that's cool. The ender, which is a beauty, is actually a 1954 Philadelphia. Man, if it had been a 55 Philly, we could have checked for doubling, and on that kind of condition, you never know if you can get lucky. Still, we've got a 54 right there. We also know we've got a 44 right here. 44D, we'll check it for the 44D over S, which is a pretty blatant one if you can catch it. And that's not it, just some damage on the D. Oldest wheat cent so far. And one more right off the bat, which is going to be a 57D. You knew we were due for a 57D that was not in terrible shape. Still, 3 in that roll. Now we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the box, and I'll loop you in if I find another one in the rest of that roll. Roll 28, and we're going to have our 10th wheat cent of the hunt already. And while we have found nothing old as far as wheat cents, we do have that 2 Heller that's from 1894. So I'm pretty excited to have 10 so far. This one's going to be another 1957, but out of Philadelphia. 10 wheat cents, not a bad start to the box. Now we just got to get some oldies on the board. Roll 29, wheat cent number 11. Another 57D. Roll 33 is going to have a couple of finds. We've got a Canadian right here. Fairly new, 1999. First Canadian foreign of the box. And spreading them down, I saw a wheat cent. It's going to be number 12. It's another 53D though. Lot of 50s Wheaties in this box. What can you do? You can't get mad at it though. I'll still stack them. Still looking for some oldies though. Roll number 40 is going to have 2 finds. Flatten them out. I see we have a wheat cent right here. Could be another from the 50s. It is 1956 out of Denver. And we have a Canadian here. 1982. Roll 43 is going to give us our 14th wheat cent. Too bad they've all been from the 50s, and judging by the condition, that's probably another one. 1956 out of Denver. Roll 44, our 15th wheat cent, 1952D. Roll 46, 16th wheat cent, 1958D. Roll 47, 17th wheat cent, facing us directly standing up, 1958 out of Philly. Highly doubt it's going to be the DDO that's super rare, but since we have it, we might as well take a look. And it is not. Roll 48. Wheat cent number 18, and it's another 57D. But now I'm getting a little excited because we might actually hit 20 for the box. Roll number 49, and I'm kind of sad here because obviously there's no detail. You can make out the Lincoln's bust right there, so we know it's a Lincoln cent, 1909 to probably 1982. It's definitely a copper cent. Judging by the back, I don't see any detail, but I also don't see any remnants of the memorial building, which tells me this is probably a wheat cent. Unfortunately, no detail whatsoever. Can't get a date. Can't confirm it's a wheat cent, although I believe it is. Either way, I can't count it. It's just going to be copper. So, it'll go in the copper draw. Not wheat cent number 19 to confirm. Roll 50 is going to give us confirmed wheat cent number 19, which now makes that other one even more scary because technically we might have had 20. Let me finish this roll and see if we get an extra one to confirm 20. Well, box 1 is done. 50 rolls hunted. We got 19 confirmed wheat cents, mostly in the 50s, and then of course this one, which I'm pretty sure is a wheat cent, but we can't count it because we can't confirm it. I also found a 1983 cracked die. Take a look at this one. It's pretty nice. Put it under the scope, and that's a pretty good crack right there running through the memorial building, just barely. I don't think I have found very many, or if any at all, besides this one with a cracked die like that. So I'm going to keep it as part of the collection. We did get 2 Canadians and 2 59s. No really nice cents to pull out, and no 69S's, as well as a 2 Heller, though, that we did find in 1894. Very excited about this one. It's an awesome looking coin. Can't get mad at that. It's the same year as an Indian head cent would be. Wish it was an Indian head cent versus a 2 Heller, but since I don't have too many of these, very cool find. Box 1 is in the books. Pretty good amount of finds. Nothing really old better than the 2 Heller. So hoping this box can give us some goodies, but some older ones if we can find them. So I'll bring in on our first good find. Just getting into roll 1 of box 2, and we've got our second oldest wheat cent of the 2-box hunt. This is a 46 Philadelphia. Good to see at least 140 so far in this second box. Roll 9 of box 2. Going to give us a 1958 wheat cent. Second 1958 out of Philadelphia. Not the DDO though. Wheat cent 21 for the hunt. Roll 11, box 2. Wheat cent number 22 for the hunt is a 1955 Denver. Roll 12 of the second box is going to give us wheat cent number 23, and it is a 1945 Denver. Second oldest of the hunt, third from the 40s, 20 in the 50s. Roll 68 is going to yield wheat cent number 24. Another 56D. Roll 76 is going to yield wheat cent 25, and there's a hole in it. Hopefully it means it's old, but worst case is it means it was somebody's pendant or charm, who knows, birth year. We've got a 1909. We've got a 1909. And I don't see VDB on it whatsoever, unfortunately. I'm going to look at it under my loop. I knew when I saw the hole it was probably going to be old, but that's a 1909. Too bad it's got a punched hole in it. It's not in that bad a shape. Although without the VDB, it's pretty common. And without a mint mark, it's even more common. Still, let me take a little time, look under the loop, see if I see anything, and I'll bring you guys back in. Well, I've studied it under the loop, and definitely no mint mark, and definitely no VDB. Still, judging by the detail on this, this would have been a really nice find had it not had the punched hole in it. That's going to obliterate the value. It's only worth $4 in G4, but this was definitely without the hole better than G4. Unfortunately, with that hole, it's not even G4. What a shame. Yet, what a nice find. Very cool. Hopefully that means there's some other oldies in this box. Roll 79 of the 2-box hunt's going to give us wheat cent number 26, and it's a 46. Pretty toasty, but we'll take it nonetheless and add it to the board. Roll 93 of the 2-box hunt, and we've got another foreign here. Looks like it's a 1 cent with the starfish, so it should be the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Right there, 2003, I believe. Fourth foreign, because we got to include that old heller there. Roll 94, wheat cent 27. 55D. Just grabbed roll number 96 and noticed we have a 1958D wheat cent ender along with a damaged 60 something. Let's see if there's any friends in there. As expected, a damaged 58D wheat cent number 28. Can we get to 30? Well, we finished the second box and all 100 rolls have been hunted. We ended up with 28 wheat cents. That makes me happy, but 24 were in the 50s. 3 were in the 40s, and we'll get to the find of the box here in a second. We did end up with a couple of oddities here, including a cracked die, 1983, as well as an unknown likely wheat cent, but we can't count it. 3 foreigns, we ended up with 9 59s. I pulled those aside just because I like collecting transition years. One was only worth keeping, in my opinion, but I keep them all. We did find 3 nicer cents in there, a 65, 69D, and a 72D. It's got some dings, but I don't find a lot of nice 72Ds, so I pulled it aside. It's nice overall. We'll keep it. And we did score 169S out of the 2 boxes, but not the DDO. The find of box 1 is the 2 heller from 1894. Really cool find. And the find of box 2 was a 1909 Lincoln cent in probably VF20 condition had it not been for the hole. That obliterates any value. If it would have been without the hole, it would have been about a $7 to $10 cent, but it has the hole and we can't escape that. We'll take it either way. 2 good finds overall, a lot of side finds, and wheat cents to add to the collection. Hopefully you enjoyed this 2-box penny hunt, if you will. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.